You may have heard the term Blue Water Navy or Green Water Navy. Well, what's the difference, and what countries have a blue or a green navy? Let's find out today on Global Military News. A navy is one of the most important organizations for an independent country. A country's navy power falls into two categories, which is a blue water navy and a green water navy. Now the question is, what is the difference? A green water navy is a navy that has the capability to control and protect their coastline and operate within its nation's claimed oceans. Most green water navies focus on coastal border patrol and anti-terrorism operations. Most green water navy ship fleets consist of patrol boats, anti-mine ships, and some more wealthy green water navies have frigates and attack submarines. A blue water navy is a naval force which can control its own oceans but also operate large numbers outside of its territory at the same time. If your country is a blue water navy, it's seen as a world-class powerful navy which can project power all over the world. Blue water navies are seen to have fleets of aircraft carriers, destroyers, submarines, and other types like frigates in very large numbers. We now know the difference between the two. Now we must talk about the weird in between for some countries that fall into both categories. The Chinese Navy has all the ships and crew to be a blue water navy, and for some people they see it as one, but some still keep China as a green water navy. The reason being for the lack of foreign operations with their navy and their crew having little to no real world experience. Other issues for China is that they have a lot of ships, but they are nowhere as close as being as advanced as other countries like the UK, the USA, or Japan. Other navies that are in the same position like China are the Indian Navy, Russian Navy, North Korean Navy, and the Japanese Navy. The Royal Australian Navy is seen as both a green water navy but also a blue water navy because Australia has a long history of having a small navy but operating its own oceans and operating overseas at the same time. Australia is a small but one of the most advanced navies in the world, which puts it into a between spot as it is too small to be a blue water navy but does a lot of foreign operations which you would see from a blue water navy.